Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with a reaction Little Boxes by Pete Seeger. And I know this was written by Malvina Reynolds and it was first released by Pete Seeger and they were friends. Um, and she also released a version, and I know it of course from the show Weeds because it was used there as the theme song. And of course I heard it, but I did a reaction to Subdivisions by Rush, and that video and song reminded me of this because there were, you know, footage of in it of suburban areas, and it's about that as well. And I said, let me check it out. And I'm more familiar with the Malvina Reynolds version because of the show. I do believe they use different versions in that too. I said, let me check out the Pete Seeger version now that I'm a little bit older and might grasp the meaning more of the song.
Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes, little boxes, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university, and they all got put in boxes, little boxes all the same. And there's doctors and there's lawyers and business executives, and they all get put in boxes and they all come out the same.
Yeah, man. You know, I of course got the meaning when I was watching the show, and but as you progress through life, it becomes more and more apparent. And this is satire, but there's a lot of truth in this, right? And I love the way he's singing. I do, you know, the voice of Malvina Reynolds is so in my head. I don't know if of all the versions of this were used in the show. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, man, there's being put in boxes and the suburbs, you know, the houses that look the same, even though if you paint them in different colors, like there's a green one, a pink one, a blue one, it's the same. You know, we think we're unique when we do that, but we're really not. And just the life that some people live, you know, it's almost a blueprint, a pattern. And for people like me, for example, like dreamers, it's soul crushing, it's so sucking when there's a path, you know, that there's supposedly, you know, it carved out for you and you need to follow it. And just that alone makes me want to rebel against it and just not do it. I did not have this upbringing in my life. I didn't grow up in a suburb. I kind of live in one now. You know, you might classify it as, but I did grow up in the streets with not a lot of money. But yeah, you want to do better, but then you start to think like, oh, did I just become that? It's crazy, man. But it's a great song. It's so well written, and it's under 2 minutes.
And they all play on the golf course and drink their martini dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, and they all get put in boxes and they all come out the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family, and they all get put in boxes, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same.
Wow. Yeah, man. And ticky tacky is a term that's used for inferior material, I believe. Yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with this blueprint or pattern, or you know, but it's like a one size fits all kind of concept, and we know that doesn't work for everybody, right? And for the people that don't want to follow this or don't feel at home or feel like an outcast in this situation, it's tough. It's not fun, especially when you're forced into it sometimes by parents, and you start to rebel, and then it goes haywire. Yeah, it's not great for everybody. It can be for a lot of people, but it's I don't believe in the one size fits all, like when it comes to school and education. Um, yeah, great song, man. In 2 minutes, that sums it up. Such a thought provoking piece, uh, done in a satirical kind of way, but it's really, man, great stuff. It's awesome, and I'm glad that I was reminded of it in that song, "Subdivisions" by Rush, which is a great song too, man. Check it out if you haven't. Yeah, thanks for being here. Have a wonderful day. Peace.